Hi, it's Dan Adlington. For people who don't know me out there, I'm an internet marketer from the southeast of London in the United Kingdom. Now, I've got one word for you, and that's traffic. Now, anyone who's been trying to make money online for forever knows a lot about traffic. Some people get a lot of it, and other people don't. I like to think at the moment that I do actually get relatively good traffic these days, thanks for the training and stuff I've been getting from SFM, but that's for another video. Now I'd just like to talk about some of my tests that I've been doing online with trying to generate traffic, and a rather interesting service that I came across called All-Inclusive Ads. And today you're going to have the luxury of watching me do a review of it, and you can see some of my findings. Thank you. Take it away, Dan. Hi, and as you can see here, we've got ourselves the All-Inclusive Ads sales page. Now, one of the things that we need to be aware of is exactly the kind of adverts and stuff that are featured. Bear in mind here, I mean, they're spending up to $40,000 per month on advertising, apparently. Okay, the stuff that's basically is covered apparently is like Google AdWords, newspaper advertising, banner advertising, expired domain traffic, pop-up, pop-under, YouTube, social bookmarking, articles, press releases, blog posts. Right. That sounds pretty impressive, and please note that you don't have to do any of that. So they're writing all the ads for you, they're doing the banners for you, it all sounds absolutely brilliant. So, you know, when I first saw this, I thought, yeah, let's give it a go, let's see what happens. Just wanted to point out a few things here on the sales page. As you can see on here, we've got a chap who's kind enough to give his honest opinion. I won't run the video now, but he actually claimed that he was actually getting sign-ups and actually getting business based off of the service that All-Inclusive Ads provides, which is absolutely terrific. Down here, she loves it. That's great. As you can see, we move further down on the sales page, and obviously there's more and more sales copy. Another testimonial, another testimonial there by someone else, blah, blah, blah. I think you get the general idea, really, what's going on here. Okay, here we go, and here is the stuff I touched on before, basically what they include. One of the things that is going to be coming back onto this is, a bit later on I'll be coming back onto it, is basically the kind of traffic really that you expect to get really from doing this kind of marketing. Now, I remember in the pre-suspended days before I lost my AdWords account, I remember the effort that went into finding the correct keywords, and especially on Yahoo as well. I mean, I've been using Bing, you know, the effort that goes into finding all the right keywords, the testing, just to, you know, matching that with the right sales page, etc., etc. So apparently they're going to write basically adverts and find just the right keywords which are going to promote my landing page in just the right way. Interesting. The same thing applies really, for example, with banner advertising and some of these other features that they talk about. So we're going to move on to the next stage. We're actually going to have a look. I set up some test promotions, and please excuse me while I log on. Okay, here we go into the main page now. One word, a key thing that everyone has to take into consideration when we're dealing with traffic is it targeted? Well, I'm not really seeing a whole lot about what it's saying about targeted. You've got promo tools, which is absolutely terrific. That's great. So you can promote them as an affiliate. Lovely, thank you. And we've got more testimonials. My links are at last. Okay, here we go. Now, as you can see on here, I am using a pair of tracked links. I will come into tracking in a later video because I think it's extremely important. Now, in the video, I want to bring your attention to Lead Observer, All-Inclusive Ads show how to attract beautiful women. This is a campaign that I set up really just to test to see what kind of results and what kind of traffic I would be getting, and that got rather interesting. So what I'm going to do next is I want to show you the results that I got based off of using all-inclusive ads. Hi, and this is the domain that I use for my tracking, so let's log in now. Basically, this is just like a platform that I use so that I can track my various campaigns that I use. The date that we're interested in is March the 5th, so we're just going to go there now using the software. And as you can see there, this is for the campaign on all-inclusive ads, which is to show how to attract beautiful women. And essentially what we've got here, we've got our raw clicks and our unique clicks. For those who don't know the difference, raw clicks is the number of people that clicked on the link, and obviously unique clicks, I think you can figure out the rest, is obviously a number of individual IP addresses that clicked on there. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to actually take a look at the domain itself. We go down here, we've got ourselves howtoattractbeautifulwomen.org, which is actually the domain that we're interested in, which is where the squeeze page is hosted. And then we're going to look at Google Analytics, and we're interested in the 5th. Here we go, here is the data for the 5th. I know that there is a discrepancy between the number of visits. I know on here it claims there was 19. That's something I am looking into. So obviously at the moment I can't really claim that the figures are accurate. I'm going to assume for the moment that the Google figures are correct. Now, this is a really big thing. My traffic, if I can trust Google Analytics, came from Russia. How untargeted is that? Okay, so they were running, here we go, Google AdWords, they're doing newspaper advertising, banner advertising, etc, etc. Obviously the list goes on, we've already covered that. And they did that, obviously they did a very good job of targeting it, because I've got a bunch of Russians looking at my squeeze page. I think really that says it all. I don't think I really need to go on about any more. Well, that concludes my review for all-inclusive ads. I hope you found it informative and useful. I definitely found researching their services informative and useful. I can't say that I will be recommending them in the future. It's down to you. If you have had good results from them, I'm very pleased for you. But for those people who haven't and do express an interest in using all-inclusive ads and just don't really want to pay any attention to what I've presented here, make sure that all of your squeeze pages and your landing pages are in Russian. That's my recommendation. Anyway, for everybody else, thank you very much for watching this. I really appreciate you watching this vid, and there will be more in the future. Thank you. Bye-bye.